Oh, I'm
Me happy boy.
What are you afraid of? If you don't
Me
have the
Chinese.
courage to get rich,
Make a lot of
you
money.
deserve to be poor. Join
You stole my heart, you intercepted it. Now you're gone, have to accept it. Did I meet your mom too soon? Or did I do what I always do? Yeah, we made it to the 50, and then you kissed me. We made it to the 40, a new love story. We made it to the 30, and you did me dirty right then. You put the end in tight end, and as I touched down, just like you in a game, I'm in another town, and nothing feels the same. Wish I could go back when we met that day. Oh, whoa, and throw a flag on the play.
German sips with a grin so wide. Pogs on the table can't hide his pride. Creator in the corner starts to glare. Madness sparks and hate fills the air. Stack 'em high, a tower of luck. Germans winning, it feels like pluck. Alice Matt's fury, a brewing storm. Visions of pogs in every form. Pogs are spinning, tables turning. Alice Matt's eyes with fierce fire burning. Germans' laughter echoes loud in a world that's pog-bound proud. Matt sees and he's mad insane. Eyes on fire, can't take the strain. Pogs and pieces drive him to pain. His patience snapping like an old chain. And he's mad insane. Eyes on fire, can't take the strain. Pogs and pieces drive him to pain. His patience snapping like an old chain. Das nie gewinnen, enden Mann. Das nie gewinnen, enden Mann. Alas, my fumes can't take no more. Pogs and slammers hit the floor. It's not about the game you see. It's about what fun could be. Das nie gewinnen, enden Mann. Das nie gewinnen, enden Mann. Das nie gewinnen, enden Mann. Das nie gewinnen, enden Mann.
So today's a dark day for Tim Olson. Oh yeah, it's a dark day for Tim Olson. But my food just came, which I made a vow to 2 people that I'm not going to eat during stream. Okay, and today's artist is making it possible for me to be able to eat while streaming because we're going to show some cartoons, copyright free. Yes, I got a Wawa sandwich, and I got to figure out how I'm going to eat this during the stream. But I'm going to eat it because I'm not eating it cold after stream. But yeah, Tim Olson, today's a dark day for Tim Olson. Why is it a dark day for Tim Olson? Well, for those that don't know, I'll talk about it after the next intro, and my co-host is in the back waiting for me to bring him on. But I just want to say hi to all the good ones, like Vin Zinger. How's it going, my friend? Good to see you here. How's it going, Vin Zinger? Monkey King of Zealandia, okay, aka Plunchcast. What's up, my friend? Glad to see you here. See, Tim is trying to do the insanity, but it ain't gonna work, Tim. It's done. It's done. Okay, it's done. So it's done. Ha ha ha. I have to say it right. Ha 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 ha. It says, let's play Pogs. No, Helmut groomed you. It never should have happened. No, cause I'm starting over nobody. You don't get to make requests. You're in the ban zone. You don't make requests. You stay banned. You don't get to make requests. So JAV says hi, Entamon. Welcome, Java. Stylor. Yes. Okay. Like I said, my calls is in the back, but I'm going to bring them on after the next intro. So here we go. Let me play it right now. Not that one. That's the outro. Let me play the Road Warrior Drink 1 second. Take a few bites of my food.
Behind the fire and smoke, a beautiful city now, a war zone, fighting in streets, no time to joke. Just pray we survive, pray we're not alone. The dangers around the corners of every street, but we won't back down. We won't admit defeat. We need a hero, a savior we can meet. We need a warrior of justice, a warrior trade. We need a warrior of hope, a warrior trade. We need a warrior of hope, a warrior trade. We need a warrior of truth, a warrior trade. Take a road that lead us all down a path to a call. This is our city, these are our lives. You mutant freaks won't make us die. We need our own ways to make us die. We need a warrior of justice. We need a warrior of hope, a warrior trade. We need a warrior of hope, a warrior trade. We need a warrior of truth, a warrior trade. We need a warrior of truth, a warrior trade. We need a warrior to lead the way. Someone will bring light, turn night into day. A warrior trade. It's time you slay.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I need an intro. I need an intro. Go back. Oh, fuck.
You know what they say, nobody gives a hummer like a gummer.
Okay. I just ate half of the sandwich so far, so I think I'm doing good pacing wise. I still got my calls in the back, so I'm gonna try to do the real theme. But before I do that, let me just read a couple comments. So where is he? Here we go. Mazman, hey, he says, I thought the animated shirt you posted for Pumpkin War Patch was neat. Yeah, I'll play it in a sec, but I gotta play without the music because it does have copyrighted music, so I don't want to risk any ire from YouTube. But yeah, I'll show you guys in a sec. I posted it as a short to get some reach. So I liked it. I like how it looks. I like the drawing too. It's one of my best drawings for our comic book. Brown says, damn super emo and can't give it. Why do I want the camera straight? It's boring. You ever heard of the Dutch angle? The Dutch angle CBR? You need to hear about it. You need to hear about it because it's a thing. And I'm being artistic. So you should learn to appreciate art when you see it. The Dutch angle reigns supreme in this place. So there we go. Michael Diageo says the odd tilt angle really adds something to the webcam experience. Hey, you know what? In this space, you got people who go on stream and they're on their avatars. And I learned something. the avatar is kind of boring. Like you go to stream and there's like 4 or 5 avatars talking. It's like it's kind of boring. You want to see real people. You want to engage with actual human beings. I'm one of the only idiots that came into this space with no anonymity. Everybody came into the space. They had like fake names, avatars, so you didn't know who he was talking to. But me, I came in. Hey guys, hear me. This is me. And y'all know my name, Alberto Martinez. Yeah, there you go. I made mistakes. Mistakes were made. So here we go. So I might as well just play it up. But people seem to relate to human beings on stream. So there you go. Okay, so I'm gonna make the announcement on why Tim is punished, and we're gonna talk about that. But let me just play the theme for the stream so I can take a few more bites of my sandwich, and then I can bring on my co-host. So here we go, and habablua, habablua, habablua.
Deep in the inky graveyard, dark as the night, there among forgotten pencils, a duck takes flight. Alice math the history duck tells us forgotten tales about creators long lost in a cabinet frail. He's been putting in a mile of research. He quacked up every flock perch. This Irishman aggressively knows his stuff. He's here to share the truth without a bluff. Duckman, oh Duckman, extolling the dead. Duckman, oh Duckman, what's got in your head? Simmons, Emerson, Panther, and Ray, ancient artists surviving off of vodka and Ben Gay. Alice Mack, duck of the Indies, Malin's favorite effect. He knowledge of comics far off the old rap. He swims out of the lanes to find hidden bayous, strange creators, and obscure dull new. Duckman, oh Duckman, extolling the dead. Duckman, oh Duckman, what's got in your head? Simmons, Emerson, Panther, and Ray, ancient artists surviving off of vodka and Ben Gay. So hang with the quackers deep in the comic graves. See Alice Matt's treasures, the sort that he craves. Do you know about these guys and do you care? A Duck Lord is willing and he's got plenty to share. Duckman, oh Duckman, extolling the dead. Duckman, oh Duckman, what's got in your head? Simmons, Emerson, Panther, and Ray, ancient artists surviving off of vodka and Ben Gay. Alice Matt should be quack-gratulated. Do not mallard shun. He's busy peeking into the facts. Don't wig in him while he's hunting for snacks. For snacks. Duckman, oh Duckman, extolling the dead. Duckman, oh Duckman, what's got in your head? Simmons, Emerson, Panther, and Ray, ancient artists surviving off of vodka and Ben Gay. Alice Mack to be quack-gratulated. Do not mallard shun. He's busy peeking into the facts. Don't wig in him while he's hunting for snacks. Duckman, oh Duckman, extolling the dead. Duckman, oh Duckman, what's got in your head? Simmons, Emerson, Panther, and Ray, ancient artists surviving off of vodka and Ben Gay.
See, Tim, now you've done it. I can't even finish my friggin' half a sandwich because you had to do the thing. You had to, fuck, yeah. Well, how do you, no, fuck, all the time. That's what happened today. That's what's happening today. That's why. I'm bringing my co-host. I'm done with this. Where the hell's the intro?
You know what they say, nobody gives a hummer like a gummer.
Oh, wait, there we go. How you feeling?
Better, but not at 100%.
Well, the chat missed you, and unfortunately, your absence caused him to make the fatal mistake. It wasn't that he made it; it's the fact he kept making it over and over and over.
Ooh.
And now here he is calling my lady shadow band. He's calling her colors. Wait, where? Look, I'm highlighting the chat. So, in case people wonder, why am I picking up? He did it right now.
I take it as an honor.
So, in case people are wondering,
My name is now Carol.
in case you're wondering why I'm holding Tim to account and why he's being punished or what's going to happen, here's what's going to happen. because he kept saying that Helmet was the host of the show. He kept saying it over and over and over. And I'm a human being. I have a heart mood of hell, so I get hurt over and over, and I'm done. So guess what happens right now? Guess what's gonna happen right now?
You are eating trash.
That's good food. F you. F you, and this is good food.
What's in that sandwich? Hungry Man Salisbury steak?
Oh, this is a Wawa chicken parm sandwich.
Yeah, I'm sure that's quality food.
It's great food for the poor. Anyway, so what's going to happen today is Tim Olsen, because he yapped a yap too far, is now joining, as of today, the ban zone. He's not getting banned. So Tim Olsen, congratulations, you're banned. Join colors in gi.
Congratulations.
Yes. Richie Dupe says, one of my best memories is putting my hands into a pile of duck. Oh, I almost said the word. You almost got me, but you didn't. And grabbing a bunch. You're an awful man, Richie. I used to like you, but now I don't. Ha ha. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, that's 6, 7. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7 ha. So let me try it again. Ha. There we go. He says the side hype song is better than it's not a competition. It's not a competition. We are brothers, damn it. Why do people want us to fight? Why do you want us to fight? Why? No words.
Of what?
I sense you're still sick. I sense it. You're still recovering because you're not yourself. Normally you would just come in and be racist toward me, but you're not. I feel like you need to have a conversation and we need to come to grips with your feelings.
You want me to talk about your head shape, or
I want you to stay on topic. That's what I want you to do. Stay on topic. Oh, we should I looked on the map. Last map. Peanut Rico is So yeah, so Tim Olsen is banned now. So you guys can reply to him. You can't add him. You can't talk to him. Don't talk to him because I know those people here talk to the members of the ban zone. You can't do that. That's a violation. So don't talk to them. Don't reply to them. They're banned. This guy's not banned though. Black Hat Cinephile. He says, "What's up, farters?" I don't know what you're talking about, but hey, what's up to you? How you doing? Lady Shadowban says, "Hey," she says, "Hear ye, but order Lady Shadowban, Supreme Queen ruler of the Shadowban clan. Tim Olsen is hereby no. Hold on, wait, hold on. Hold on. Time out. Once a decree is posted on members of the ban zone, it cannot be undone. It cannot be undone.
You didn't post no decree.
I made a decree. He's banned.
No, you did not.
I'm decreeing it, damn it. I am.
Verbal doesn't count.
In my world, it does count. This is my kingdom.
There's already too much
Look,
of nobody due process going around.
my hands are so over. Like me and Tom McFarlane and Frank Miller, we're all busy doing things in the field. So I cannot just have people overturning my decrees.
Well, too bad.
Oh wait, I got a super chat. Hold on, wait. I got a super chat. $5 super chat from Michael Diache. Thank you, Michael, for the $5. I appreciate that. He says it's good that you keep trying. Trying what? What am I trying? Well, I'm trying a lot of things. That is true. I do try a lot of things. So, no, Tim, don't celebrate. Don't celebrate, Tim. Don't celebrate, Tim. I decreed it. You're now cohorts with Geen colors, and I haven't kicked Jabbage out yet. I'm still gonna keep Jabbage in there, but he's like in the back of the band zone. He's like all the way in the back. So you're taking Jabbage's space, but he's still in the back. So, and I don't know why you're celebrating colors because you have Tim Olsen now as one of you. You and Tim Olsen. Check on that. So there's already problems. There's already problems because freaking Tim Olsen can't accept the demotion like a man. Right, Tim? You can't take it like a man, right? You got to cause problems in my home because you can't take it like a man. You can't say, okay, I accept being banned. No, you got to be, I got party. No. It don't work that way. Not in my house. We're not calling division in my house. See, look. Oh, shut up. How you doing, Sean Peck? I'm not on the rampage. I'm just trying to restore law and order because I run a tight ship. But look. This, Tim, is your fault. You caused this. You caused it, Tim. You caused that. I might as well call you male cow colors. Male Colors, right? I should call you that. Male Colors. That should be a band zone name. Male Colors. Colors, Gi, and Male Colors, right? I should call you Male Colors, Tim. So why don't you get used to throwing tables like Colors because you're the male counterpart. Male Colors. No, you're not free. You're Male Colors. You're Male Colors. Georgina Floyd's in the chat. She goes, hey, hello, Georgina. Welcome. So that cough, by the way, that cough, that has been your sole contribution in the last 5 minutes.
I'm sorry, I'm listening to Raging in the Orbit, and everybody's making fun of you in the chat.
But nobody's making fun of me in the chat. I'm revered.
Also, guys, you must excuse him. He has severe sodium overdose of all the Hungry Man and Kid Cuisine dinners he's munching on.
This is Wawa. I'm eating a Wawa sandwich. I ate half of my first Wawa. Not first. I ate half of the Wawa sandwich. I have the other half to go, but don't be so cruel to me. Anyway, Richie Dupe says, I told my gay neighbors to sub to a last minute. Then I left. Oh, well, you tried. You're spreading the word. You tried. So A for effort for that. You said you reduced us down to a single name. Well, Colors, Tim wants to take it to an extreme. So he's just Male Colors. And I don't know if you noticed this, but guy in his room who I named Guy became a fuller name. He's now Donald Guy Montrose. That's his full name. So Tim is Male Colors and you're just Colors. By the way, where's Donald Guy Montrose? Is he hiding because he found out that Male Colors is his new neighbor in the band zone? I hide too. I would totally hide.
You are high?
Oh, Colors. See, when the band zones is mad at me, I did a good thing. She said, the duck is effing up the band zone. No, see, this is why. Okay, so this, I'm so glad you said that. Oh, I'm so freaking glad. I want to just, touch myself for that. I'm so glad you said that. You know why I'm so glad you said that? Because you thought the band zone was cool. It's not cool. It's not supposed to be cool. You're supposed to hate being banned. So now you just realize exactly the real intent of the band zone. You're feeling the Colors. You're feeling it. And I'm so glad you typed that. Oh, I feel so hot. I feel so hot and heavy. You watch your back D word. I don't care. I'm so glad you're mad now. I won. You're so mad, and I love it. I so love it. I knew it was gonna be glorious putting Tim and Olsen in the band zone with y'all. I knew it was gonna be glorious.
Tim isn't in the band zone. He's free.
No, he's still in the band zone.
He's not in the band zone.
Male Colors is still in the band zone.
No.
He's still there. I decreed it. I decreed. Damn. I'm just gonna have this be the letter, huh? Okay. So, that's good. So, see, this is you caused this, Tim. You're putting division between me and my lady. Shut up, man. You caused this, Tim. Male Colors. You caused this. Wait. It's fine. This is not what we talked about. It's fine. I'm not mad. Oh, I sense the anger and the blood coming from you on that one. I really do. I'm so glad. I'm here. Oh, look, it's Donald Guy Montrose. He's here. And have you welcomed your new band zone member, Male Colors? Have you welcomed him, Guy? You should welcome him, Guy. He would appreciate you saying hi to him because Guy and Male Colors need to have a rapport. Because why not? Richie Dupe says a lot of that could buy the chat cheeseburgers and ice cream, but he's a mean comic book. You can't ask that of me. You're supposed to pay me money. I need to get paid, Richie Dupe. It's about me. This is me time. Okay, I need a new computer. So, actually, the way it works is I have to request a computer cord, and then y'all put down money for me to buy the whole computer. I think that's how that works here. So, I went back.
Yeah, but you are not a fucked up crack whore with fake hair and lust for dogs.
That is true. That is not me, especially since I have real hair or whatever. I do have in my head.
And you speak properly English. That's also the difference.
No, Tim, you're not there. Male Colors, you're not there. So don't give yourself props. You're not there. You're not there. You think you are, but you're not. Jabbage keeps banging on the door and windows to be like, oh no. See, I didn't kick him. I just put him in the back. He's all the way in the back of the band zone. Male Colors just took his spot for now.
You didn't.
But
Read my last proclamation.
I highlighted it, but I was trying to
You have to read it.
wait. Hold on. So you saying, hear ye, by further proclamation of Lady Shadowban, Supreme Queen Ruler of the Shadowban clan. I've read that wrong. Of the Shadowban clan, I hereby proclaim Colors available for work release effective immediately. Wait, hold on a second. Wait. Hold on. This is okay. So now you're sabotaging the band zone. No, see, this is Tim's fault. This is the Male Colors' fault. You couldn't take it like a man. You couldn't take the ordination like a man. You had to go and
You would just let me in the band zone.
I just want to eat my sandwich.
You brought this on yourself.
I'm not trying to make the mukbang stream. This is a comic stream, not a mukbang stream. I want to be able to do the stream without eating. Oh wait, that's it.
I just wanted to be in the band with my
No.
friends, and you're like, no.
You don't have any friends in the band. Okay, this is what we talked about. It's the same one we talked about. Anyway, so would have helped. So we need to put some order here because Tim is. You see how what a destructive person Tim is, right? This is why he's in the ban zone. This is why he caused this division.
This just started because you put him in the ban zone.
Yeah, well,
You
'cause
are
he made
an
the mistake
idiot.
last week. Oh wait, so Colors thinks that this is a negotiation. She thought this was a team effort. No, Colors, you may have been mistaken. I was thinking about kicking Jabbage, but I saw him in the chat in TJ's stream earlier today. He was there and he said the Q word to me. So for that, he's still staying in the ban zone, but he's staying in the back for now. His exit is still pending, but he's temporarily still in the ban zone. But that doesn't affect male Colors entering the ban zone. So yeah. So we
You really should get your sodium levels in check.
I'm fine. I'm totally fine, Mood of Hell. I'm fine.
You look very unhealthy.
No, I feel great. I feel healthy. I feel very healthy. I really do. But yes, I want to get to our artist for today, Bud Fisher. Have you ever heard of Bud Fisher?
No, but I read a little bit about him, and I think he's some kind of revolutionary cartoon artist from back in the day.
So yeah, so there is some not controversy, but he's been credited as being the guy who started the daily comic strip for newspapers, but it actually started with a guy named Claire Briggs. Let's see, pull up my notes here. So where is it? Okay, so Claire Briggs created this strip called A Piker Clerk 4 years before Fisher did Mutt and Jeff. But when he did his thing, it didn't catch on. So while his thing was popular, it wasn't imitated by other artists. When Bud Fisher came in, he did his Mutt and Jeff strip became so popular and was a hit with the editors of the San Francisco Chronicles that it became a daily thing, and other artists started to do the same thing as well. So I jumped ahead a bit in my notes, but he is the first to popularize the comic strip. Now, speaking of strip, I want to show you guys the strip that I did for today for the Road Warrior Drake. Let me see if I can pull it up here. For my Road Warrior Drake Son of Skull Kill. Do you see it?
Yeah, but why don't you show my most favorite panel of Road Warrior Drake? The one where he's masturbating in the high grass.
Okay, if you want to see that, you gotta buy the book. I am not gonna allow Mike. I mean, no, listen. I know you want to see what you want to see, but that's clearly what's happening in that panel. So please respect what I'm doing because I'm trying to be serious and building something. I'm building something. I really
Is it
am.
explained in the story why those people are watching him checking off?
He's not jacking off. Where are you getting this?
Don't let him lie to you guys.
So So Mel Colors is right. So Bud Fisher is the first artist to actually copyright his characters, and we'll get into that in a second. But yeah, this is my strip that I uploaded today, Road Warrior Drake Son of Skull Kill. So if you haven't been to my X account, go check it out. I do one every week, and I actually used this picture, and I created a thread with all the previous strips I've done, so that way you don't have to go through my entire profile to look for past strips. You could just go here to the latest one, and you could just see the replies. I put all the strips I've done as quote tweets from the previous postings on there, so you could just check it out without the hassle of going backwards and looking for the past strips. So give it a check. I love doing these strips because they're fun to do, and it challenges me as a writer to do the writing and the punchline. So it's a good skill. It's good exercise and skill for me as a writer and storyteller, because it ain't always about the art with comics. The writing is just as important, if not more important, than the art. So it's there you go. So, but yeah. So where is it? So yeah. So as Mel Colors put it out there, So Bud Fisher was the first to copyright his characters, and there was a little controversy at first with that, and he had to be taken. He had to go to court to challenge his challenge, but he the copyright was maintained, and boy did he get rich off it. We'll talk about that in a second. Um, yes, Milk Color says that Zed or Disney has a webtoon now. So I have a webtoon too, but I haven't updated it in months. But I've been posting also the Son of Skullkill strips on the webtoon as well. So I got to do that. I got to do that. I don't know what you talk about. What a confirm nothing colors. I don't know. That means nothing. So I don't know what that has to say. I used to read Peanuts, says Rich Dupe. As a child, Coggers used to save all the comic strips for me. There is an irony in that sentence. I don't see the irony, but I will take your word for it. You probably know better than I do. So I believe you know the irony here. I don't know, but I think you do. But I do have a webtoon. I just haven't done it in months, but I do have a webtoon. I've been posting the strips. There's probably a backlog of strips I have to upload on there, so I should do that. Yes. Gee says I already published and shipped a book with Road Warrior Drake. It's called Gee's Road Warrior Drake. No, no, you did not, Gee. You did not. I'll find you and I'll sue you to oblivion, and I'll own your 2-inch apartment. I will. Freaking Gifford. Don't be doing that. So before I continue on, Mutt and Jeff were created in a series of not created. Fisher created a series of cartoons, short silent cartoons with Mutt and Jeff. Oh wait, I don't suppose you can link us to your webtoons. Okay, I'll do it. I'll put the link in the chat in a little while. But what I'm gonna do is this. I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to be playing one of these strips that, one of the animated cartoons that Bud Fisher produced. He wrote and was the animator for it as well. I found these on YouTube, so there's like a whole playlist of it. This one is from 1926. This is called Doggone, and I'm going to leave the small screen short so that we can play with no issues. Turn my camera off. And I'm going to hit play. These cartoons were produced from in the period of 1913 to 1926. It was a 2-year period during when his copyright was challenged that he'd do these cartoons. I think it was 1916 where he resumed it and continued it until 1926. Did you just cough?
I'm sorry.
Did you just, no, wait, you just coughed in the middle of this, didn't you?
You are eating. You.
I put the mic off though, so they didn't hear me eat. Okay, but you coughed in the middle of the cartoon. No, okay, we have problems now because I'm trying to show people cartoon. Try not to eat, right? So I can not do it on stream, but you cough in the middle of the cartoon, making the whole thing pointless.
Mm-hmm.
You do not care, do you?
No, because you are retarded.
Listen, don't talk to me that way. I'm a comic book artist. Don't talk to me like that. I respect.
Mm-hmm.
I do. And you know what's funny? Like, I'll talk to Tom McFarlane and Frank Miller, and they treat me with respect. But this community doesn't. They don't care at all because I don't look like them. That's what it is. I don't look like them, so that's why they treat me this way. But I'm saying right now, there's no discrimination among my comic book peers, none at all. So you need to respect me. And, oh my God, thank you for the water. Appreciate it. Oh, it's nice and cold too. No, y'all don't respect me because I don't look like you, but I threaten you, and I'm glad I threaten you. Every single one of you. Every single one of you. I'm so glad I threaten you.
Is that a bottle of vodka?
Yes, it is. Michael Bancroft says, Alaska's almost indistinguishable from the fella in that cartoon.
Yeah, the small one.
I don't gotta do this, you know. Like I don't gotta stream. I don't have to go. I don't gotta hit the go live button. I don't gotta do that. I don't got to. Like I could just continue on with my life and not do this. But I care about the people in the community. Even though they took their spears at me, I still care. So I don't gotta do this. I really don't.
Maybe you should start a second career as mukbang YouTuber if you like eating on camera so much.
I fear what the people who are watching me eat will do. I don't want to be the source of anything degenerate, so I'd rather not. But let's get back to. Wait, I can't show that. We'll show the cartoon. Here we go. Let's go back to the artwork for a little bit, and then we'll show the cartoon. So yeah, this is So he got to start doing the Mutt and Jeff strips on the San Francisco Chronicle. And I think he started when did he start doing it? 1890? Well, when did he start doing the strips? It was I forgot what year he started, but I want to say it was in the early 1900s, maybe like 1905 or something. But anyway, so
1907.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, 1907. That's when he started doing the strips for the San Francisco Chronicle. And after they said, hey, we can do this and do the daily strips, and then that began the trend of daily strips. So, have you ever eaten Doritos with chopped lettuce?
With what?
Chopped lettuce.
No, why would I do that?
It's actually very good.
I eat Doritos with taco cheese and stuff like that.
Try chopped lettuce. It's actually, I'm gonna do another one because it's actually very good. I don't do it often, but when I do, it's actually pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna try.
What kind of Doritos do you have?
It's the regular kind, the regular nacho Doritos.
Are these with the red packaging or the orange packaging?
Red.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So they originally turned him down because he was doing the horizontal strips, but before that they were just doing one panel strips. But he did the sequential stuff, and the editors thought that the reader weren't ready for a comic strip that read horizontally because they were just so used to the one panel strip. But he convinced them, he made it work, and he started a career. And he, as Mil Colors put it out early in the chat, he was the first one to copyright his main characters. And with that copyright, he had a whole bunch of licensing stuff. He licensed the characters to cartoons, to comic books. Like his stuff was collected into actual comic books. So he went from the strips to the comic books. He made a lot of money off of it, and he became rich off of that. And he was able to fund his life with it. And artists that like there's so much you can learn from Bud Fisher. And I talk about the artists in our previous streams that got their start doing their strips in magazines, especially the Dutch artists. Like they would used to do it through what was it? It was what was magazines that we were covering? Forgot right now. My dementia's kicking in, but yeah, they got their start through all those magazines, and then their stuff got put out here in the States too through our magazines. This is an example of one of the strips that he did. Through magazines, and then he did the right thing by copywriting it. And a lot of artists don't copyright their characters. It seems like it's a very arduous process. It can be, but it's worth it if you want to be in it for the long haul. There is money to be made there. If you can weather the storm of the early years or so until someone sees what you're doing and then they invest in you. So there is money to be made if you create an IP and then copyright it. Are any cartoonists like Charles Schultz and Jim Davis sign him as an influence? I'm sure they do. Again, he was the first one to actually, well, not the first. Claire Briggs was the first, but he was the one that popularized the comic strips. So I'm sure, especially considering that he was the one that copyrighted his characters, I'm sure that was a big influence on later artists who say, hey, I can create my characters and make them my breadwinners. You know? And he successfully maintained his copyright. Unfortunately, unlike the creator of Skippy, what was his name? Hold on. As I try to recoup my dementia, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. So yeah, okay, Percy Crosby. Yes, Percy Lee Crosby. Yes. So if you guys remember when I covered Percy Lee Crosby, he won a court case against Skippy Peanut Butter, but because Skippy had the money, they said, "Fuck it, we're still going to use your character," and they did, and he couldn't challenge it because he didn't have the money to challenge it. So, unlike Fisher, Percy Lee couldn't successfully defend his copyright, not because the court didn't see his web, but because he didn't have the money to stop it. So it's kind of messed up on Percy's part, but Fisher had a different outcome. He maintained his copyright. He didn't have to worry about a company coming in and stealing his characters. So that was that. But he maintained a very rich life because of it. And so much so that by the 1940s, I believe, the 1920s. So what Fisher did was he hired an artist named Al Smith, right? And he had Al Smith do the strips for him, but he would still sign his name on the strips. And in 1940, it was after 1948 that Smith was allowed to sign his own name. It was either 48 or after 54 when Fisher passed away. That's when Smith was able to sign his own name now on the strips. But before that, Fisher was signing the names on the strips, even though Al Smith was drawing them for him. But Al Smith was doing it according to how Fisher wanted him to do it. So I recently discovered these cheese popcorn. They're amazing and healthy. You know, popcorn, it's such a adaptable food. I realize that there are actually popcorn shops in the Northeast. You can get different flavored popcorns. It's a thing, but there's shops that do it and they make money off of it. It's amazing, and I actually liked it. Yeah, I'm Gary Larson too. I'm sure Gary Larson was inspired by Fisher. Vin Zinger, derailed the conversation, says, I ate Doritos with corn and cheese. Very good. Corn and cheese is good with Doritos, but you should try it with lettuce alone. I'm telling you, it's an unearthly experience. It's actually pretty good. The current oldest person is from 1909, so everybody born in 1907 is dead. Wow, what a way to bring the stream down. Wow. You know, we were having a good time, Black Cats NFL. We were having a great rapport, and then you had to bring that down. Like, I'm going to take a break. Oh,
No.
it's over. Yeah. Can you read Michael Bancroft's quote for me a moment?
I remember there was a woman that lived in the 19th, 20th, and 21st century at Black Hats in a file. How crazy is that? That's old. Also, the art style of this guy reminds me of a German cartoonist from the Weimar Republic. He did cartoon strips named Father and Son, and I think his name was Erich Oser. Could be interesting for you to looking into that because he has an interesting story going on.
Send me his name on DM. I'll look him up because I'll definitely do him from the next few. So yeah. Okay, I just finished my sandwich. Now I feel stronger than ever now. So my sandwich is it's a great stream so far. I bring the butters. But thank you for reading Michael Bancroft's comment. That is clout. Not many people can read Michael Bancroft's comment. Helen. You actually are among the elite now because you read Michael Bancroft's comment.
Michael Bancroft lost sympathy points with me when he said that he likes cheese-covered popcorn. That sounds disturbing.
Well, there's other flavors of popcorn. That's why I mentioned the popcorn shops that do the flavored popcorns. So
I only like the caramel-covered popcorn.
I'm just catching him in a trap. What happens after? We can only speculate. Spider beaties. Yeah, that's the intro. Oh, look here, it's Colin. Colin is finally graced us for this present. He says, "This is my personal reminder to Q word like a good D word." I ain't reading those words, Colin. I'm not getting struck. You know the rules here. So this is one of his strips. Let me go to the next one. Here's this is a cover. This is one of the I think this is one of the books. This is like book 10, I believe, when they collected strips and made them into comic books. So, and this was my thumbnail, obviously, but yeah, this is the book cover for book number 10. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I want to show you guys that let me see, let me share this here. This is from eBay. Oh wait, I gotta show the screen. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, yeah, this is currently on eBay. So this is from 1948. This is from DC Comics. So DC Comics was one of like 3 or 4 comic book publishers that published Mutt and Jeff in comic book format. So this is one of the DC Comics editions. This is from 1948. So this is one of the ones that was drawn by Al Smith, not Bud Fisher, but Bud Fisher was directing Al Smith here, so he still signed his name on these books. But yeah, this is 1948. This goes for, well, it's being sold for $50. How much it actually sells is different than how much the seller is asking for. People make a mistake that when they go check a price on eBay, they think that what it's selling is what it's actually worth. It's not what it's actually worth. What it's actually worth is how much it's sold for, how much the buyer actually pays for it. So somebody has it for $49.99, but it may actually sell for $30 or $20. Who knows? But yeah, this is one of the Mutt and Jeff books. eBay has it now. This is the DC edition of it from 1948. So I think that's pretty cool. Cool. Let's see here. See, Colin's being cute because I won't read the word, but I'm not reading the word. I'm not reading it. Plungecast, I'm sorry, Monkey King of Zoolandia, trademark, says, I think I have one of those comics somewhere in my collection. It's been a couple years since I looked. Speaking of which, thank you, Mike Plungecast. That is a perfect segue for us. Today at Barnes Noble, I got volume 18 of Fist of the North Star. Oh, wait, no, right to left. Fist of the North Star, aka Hokuto no Ken. So this completes the collection. So now I have the entire manga of Fist of the North Star. So now when I read it from the beginning, I can read it uninterrupted, except for sleep. But I did buy, so now I have the whole collection. So I'm proud of that. I've been collecting this for like 2 years. It's amazing.
Have you seen the cheesy real movie of Fist of the North Star?
The live action movie?
Yeah.
With Craig Daniels?
Yep.
I did. I good martial artist, but that movie sucked. It was really bad. But the fight scenes were kind of okay on that one.
I watched Mortal Kombat a few weeks ago. Such a good movie.
Yeah, it's still not bad. It holds up. It does hold up. I do wish that well, I mean, I have some money grabs, but it's still pretty solid. Like I'll watch it and I'll still be entertained by it. But yes, I got volume 18 of Fist of the North Star, and I got in the mail yesterday a hardcover Batman Long Halloween.
Oh, my most favorite Batman story.
Yeah, because we covered it a little bit 2 weeks ago with when we had that discussion about that Twitter post about, well, not the Twitter post, it was the TikTok video where the comments like, oh, should we do the artwork? So a lot of people said, hey, you got to read the Long Halloween. So I was like, hey, okay, I'll get it. So the comic book shop near me had it, but they had it for 50, which I mean that's the cover price. This is also 52, but Amazon had this on sale for like half the price. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get it on Amazon because I comes with free shipping. So I got half price free shipping, and it looks really good. So I can't wait to dive into it. So I'm looking forward to reading The Long Halloween. So this is why patience is good when it comes to buying comics, because you can get good deals. You don't gotta worry about paying out the wazoo.
You know that they did a 2-part cartoon about Long Halloween? Because I watched it. I have it on Blu-ray, and it's great.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Is it
It's
faithful
totally
to the book? Any deviations? Like any?
Yeah, you can say so. Yeah,
Okay.
but it's still good. It's still a good story, and it's very good drawn.
Yes. So I'll read it and then I'll seek out the cartoon. So that'll be my homework assignment. Bancroft said I should wear a top hat. I should wear a top. You're right. I should, because I think it'll get people to respect me more. I should wear a top hat. I think it's a good idea. I'm gonna do that, Moonifel. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get a top hat. I'm gonna wear it, and people are gonna take me. They're gonna take me seriously, and it's gonna be a step up for me.
What does
Give me a
that
step
mean?
up.
A yarmulke, or what does the top hat mean?
So you know those hats that the bourgeois would wear, like it's like round and it's like tall on the top, and they like they do that. Yeah.
I think you should wear a yarmulke.
Why do you hate me? What have I done? I've been nothing but
Les
kind.
Metzstein.
I've been nothing but kind to you, Moonifel. I've been kind to you. Speaking of kind, look who's finally gracing us with his presence. It's Kissel. He says, "I'm sorry, I'm late." Yeah, you are late. KSS. He says, allows me accidentally lock me in the band zone. No, that's a lie. That's slander. That's slander. It smells like allows my feet down. How do you know my feet smell like? How do you know what it smells like? You don't know what it smells like. Disgusting. You show up late and you slander. All the same post. You didn't even just let it play out. You just dived right in. Guns a blazing. Or rather, spear is ready to be chucked at. Spears are chucking, right? And you missed Tim Olsen's ordination. He's now male colors, and he's part of the band. He's officially part of the band zone now. He's now male colors. That's his name, male colors. He joins Colors and Gifford in the band zone. Jabbage has not been kicked yet, but he's in the back. So that's what Lady Shut Up is being kind and courteous by welcoming back KSS. Monkey King says, I got volume 1 DVD box set of the new Fantastic Four animated series yesterday as a thrift store for $5 US. You'll be surprised what you can get at a thrift shop. If you're patient, you'll get some like treasures that you wouldn't be able to get like anywhere else, So yeah, that's pretty good. That's actually very good.
Did you get your fancy gay pink T-shirt from a second-hand shop?
We're having a good time. I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that. I forgive you. But pretend you didn't say nothing. We're gonna start over.
For telling the truth?
We're gonna start over. This is a reset right now. Me and you. We're resetting.
Okay.
So
I haven't told you what I got today in the mail.
Oh no, you haven't. What did you get in the mail?
I got 2 movies, Turtles 3 and Shivers from David Cronenberg.
Oh, Tremors 3.
No, Turtles 3. The ones where they are in Asia with the time machine.
Why would you admit that you bought the third Turtles live action movie?
Because that movie is actually pretty great. It's
Arrow
not as good as Turtles 1 and 2, I give you that, but it's a great movie.
Actually, I might think it's better than Turtles 2.
But Turtles 2 had Vanilla Ice.
That's true. It did have Vanilla Ice, yeah.
And Kevin Nash as Super Shredder. I can't.
That is true. Yes, it had Vanilla Ice with Kevin Nash. You know what? You're right. It's best thing ever made. I'm such an idiot. Right.
Have you seen Shivers with from Cronenberg?
I have not. I've not seen that movie yet. But I hear it's good. I hear it's very stylistic Cronenberg.
It's very sleazy and confusing, and
Yes. Milka says Long Halloween is a classic. Yes, a lot of people
it
said
is.
that. Yes. Yeah, so I that's why I bought it, because a lot of people said it was good. So I was like, I don't buy something unless I know it's good. People say it's good or whatever. So I trust people who say it's good. Now I'm just gonna jump into it. I want to jump into it before even Halloween shows up, so I can even talk about it. So fellow comic was wearing one. Okay, yeah. So let's go back to the strip. So see what the short guy? That's Jeff, the short guy. So you see what he's wearing? That hat?
Hmm?
That's a top hat.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Now I
this-
know what you mean. But I still think you would look better with a yarmulke.
No, listen, who the hell? I've been kind to you. I've been respectful to you. You didn't have to say that. You didn't have to say that.
And then you will wear it and you will dance like them.
You should eat pork and then throw it up.
You should start eating kosher. It's better for your health.
It is true. Yes. You should buy Pigman. You should read Pigman.
You that's an insult. That's an insult. I won't forget that.
Anyway, Vinzinger says, I checked out the live action Fist of the North Star movie. I don't like it. I had to tone out from the movie sooner, but I like the Fist of the North Star anime and the 80s series. Oh yeah, actually I did a thing where I combined the anime with the 80s series to help flesh out the story better, because I hated the way the anime ended, but the animated series does it better because it fleshes out and actually gives a proper conclusion. But I combined the two because I like the violence in the anime. It's just it's awesome.
Fist of the main appeal of Fist of the North Star, it's basically Mad Max with Street Fighter.
Yep, Mad Max Street Fighter with lots of blood and intestines.
Yep.
KSS says Elastic should wear a top hat and a monocle and have a cane and pose for the. Listen to me. Listen to me right now, okay? You just came into the chat. You just came in. Give it 20 minutes before you get at me with the violence. Kiss a fist.
But that would be cool. You would look like Mr. Monopoly if he was an illegal alien.
What the fuck's wrong with you people? You know, I have a feeling, Helmet, that you'd rather stream with Bosch Forstein, right? You want to stream bushy foreskin, right? That's who you want to stream with, right?
I'm not into pig shit.
Right. But you're not in the ban zone, Kesifis. You're lying. You're not in the ban zone. You think you are, but you're not. I didn't decree you there, so you're not there. I have not banned you. No, I'm not jelly colors. You wanted me to be, but I'm not. You have not broken me. You've not broken me, colors. I still here. I still Victor. So you have not done nothing to break me. Madison Penn is, I found R. Kelly's Trapped in a Closet saga on DVD at the Okay, hold on. I gotta okay. Let me start over with that one. Whoo! I wasn't expecting that. I found R. Kelly's Trapped in the Closet saga on DVD at the thrift shop and gave it to my wife as a gag gift years ago. One of the greatest gifts I ever bought. Okay. By the way, Madison Penn, I don't remember if you gave me a review of B-Sis and Road Warrior Drake, but I signed up more Road Warrior Drake books today. Man, the international stuff is killing me. Holy crap.
Yeah, I still don't have mine.
I got yours in the box, actually. So I sent 2 books out internationally today. The total for the shipping on those 2 books alone was like, you take a guess.
$20
Combined?
No, for one.
No, combined. For one is ridiculous, but this combined, and I'll tell you, and I'll give you the price. Combined, you know how much it cost me for 2 books sent out shipping internationally?
Maybe 40?
I wish. 170 almost.
What the fuck?
Yeah. It cost me $170 in ship, 170 in shipping for 2 books. One was $90, the other one was 80.
Oh, that sounds bad for people who do crowdfunds and delay them for years.
Yeah.
And then have to ship the whole shit when the money is gone.
No, the tariffs did a thing. Like if you're like me, and a lot of us are like me, waited after the tariffs to start shipping books, the international shipping fucked you over. Completely fucked you over. So yeah, so that's why I'm doing all the local orders, trying to get all the local orders done first, and then I'm gonna concentrate on the remaining international. I don't have a lot left. Like I think the next batch of shipping will be my last. I think, and then I'll have fulfilled my entire all my campaigns for Road Warrior Drake. So I'm looking forward to that. So there you go.
You should buy carrier pigeons then and let them fly your stuff out. Would be
I should.
cheaper.
I should do that thing. I'd be good at it. I'd be good at it. Kissifus says, Alava, I thought you got Tremors 3 and then ask why you'd buy Turtles 3 as if it's worse than Tremors 3. SMH. Another idiot moment provided by Alava. Oh, did I hurt your feelings, Kissifus? I'm sorry, Kissifus. I know you're trying, but this is one of your weakest efforts at spear chucking I've ever had to endure. So, nice try, Kissifus, but I still win. I'm still victorious. I'm still respected, and I'm still an influence. So you can try, but you failed completely on that one.
Also,
Totally.
I have also Tremors 3, and Tremors 3 is also a great movie.
Colin wants to correct somebody in the chat. Mr. Monopoly doesn't wear a monocle.
No, he corrected me because I said that with
Oh, there you
Mr.
go.
Monopoly. Yeah, everybody thinks he wears a monocle, but this isn't, in fact.
Yes. So Bruce. Yeah. So Fist of the North Star is Matt Mack meets Bruce Lee with blood and guts. That is accurate.
Yep.
Okay. Can I request Lasma review Morning Glory Milking Farm? Is that an actual book?
Don't know. Never heard of it.
Hold on.
Is it
Not-
something from Australia, Mr. Bancroft?
Let's see. Morning Glory. Here we go. Okay, it's a book by CM. Let's call it that. Wait. Let's see. This book, Morning Glory Milking Farm by CM Nacosta. CM Nacosta.
Never heard of it.
Oh God! Oh God! No! Oh damn it! No, my eyes! Oh God! No! Oh God! What's wrong with you, Bancroft? Why'd you do this to me? What the hell is this? Holy crap!
Is it a Bukaki book?
Oh God! No! Oh God! No! Oh God! No! What the fuck, Michael? What's wrong with you? Oh God! No! Oh God! Oh! You know what? You're all gonna suffer thanks to Bancroft. This is Bancroft's fault, everybody. If I am paying for it, you're paying for it too. This is what Bancroft wants me to look at. There you go. There you go. Oh, wait, I'm not even sharing it. There you go. That's what he wants me to review, Gogs. There you go.
Okay, that's look like something certain someone would like. If
That
it
was like a in the series of raptor butt rape or something like that.
This is some bestiality shit, isn't it?
Yes.
Ugh.
Bancroft said practically all my orders are international. Yeah, I know. I know. I had to look into getting an international printer to offset the international orders because I don't want to cut off my international customers, but it's this thing put me in the red. So KSS says Razorback is better. Razorback 2. Oh, he said Razorback 2. He didn't say Razorback. He said Razorback 2. Better than Tremors 3 and Turtles 3. I don't know about that, Kizivus. What do you think? Is he right on that one? I don't know.
It doesn't exist. There doesn't exist a Razorback 2 because Razorback 1 was so abhorrently bad that nobody dared to make a second part of it.
So what you're saying is that this guy is just being like, Kazoo!
I don't know what it is with him and Razorback. It's like a love affair made in hell.
He's just traumatized because we didn't review because he got to see it and we didn't review it. So he's taking it out on us.
I had to see it. You didn't saw it. I had to see it.
Well, that's true. You did have to see it, yes. Bancroft, I watched a delightful shoe on head video about this. How is it delightful? What's wrong with you? How is it delightful?
He's nuts. Michael Bancroft is nuts.
Yes, he's nuts. I'm not. But you want to make me the peanut. Why don't you give him the role of peanut? He's making me look at this idiot buck milking farming cows and oh God.
It comes from too much Vegemite.
He's given the freaking synopsis. A young woman turns to Minotaur. Oh no! Oh God, no! Why are you making me read that? What is wrong with you? Holy crap! Now we're gonna have 8 streams of Raptor talking about this. Female fanfic. Yeah, you think, Punchcast? You think? It's one of the best-selling books at the. I don't want to know why.
Is this lady comic skate? By any chance?
Oh man, what she might very well be.
Yeah, fits like a glove.
The Milking Farm, directed by Guillermo del Toro, plot twist revealed. Oh, it's hinted to be a cow. Aladdin has a giant frame poster of. No, I do not, Guy. I do not. Stay in your lane, Montross. Stay in your lane.
You should buy it and review it.
I will not do such a thing. No, I have a lot of better books to read and review. Not this. Not this.
I mean, it's not worse than Cyberfrog, I guess.
Oh God, you're probably not wrong in there, Henry. I apologize, Henry. I was coerced to show this. I didn't know what it was until I saw it. I'm like, oh crap, and it wasn't me that recommended it. It was Michael Bancroft. He suggested it. I'm telling you, we're falling apart. But you people want to chuck your spears at me. I'm trying to save this community. I'm trying to save it. But you don't believe me.
We will never get that stink off of your streams.
Hold on. I got to see what the reviews are saying about. Wait, first, let me see what the. Violet is a typical Donna Herlog millennial, mid-20s, overeducated and drowning in debt, on the verge of moving into her parents' basement. Oh, crap. Anyway, when a lifeline appears in the form of a very unconventional job in neighboring Camber Creek, she has no choice but to grab at it with both hands. Morning Glory Farm offers full-time hours, full benefits, and generous pay with no experience needed. There's only one catch. The clientele is grade A certified prime beef. Oh, God. With the manly. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm not reading the rest of that. Holy crap. I'm not reading that. What? This is Amazon. Why is Amazon out with this verbiage? I gotta read the reviews. Let me see who reviewed this. Who actually bought it? Let's see. So Andrea G, of course, sweet and spicy monster robot. Oh God. Okay. That's Andrea G. Rachel gave it 4 stars out of 5. I got a feeling we're gonna be just seeing female reviewers. A quick and sweet read with a side of spiced goodness. I think the story was so unique, and I love the relationship they built together so quickly. Quick and a good. What relationship? What's he talking about? I love the concept of the milking. Oh, no, I can't. Next review. Okay. Mary 1. I'll be the female. So sweet and realistic. What's so realistic about this? What are they talking about? What are they confessing here? What are they confessing here? Rourke is the Minotaur and lead male. How is this realistic? He's a Minotaur. And he's the epitome of a thoughtful and good man who wants to do things right. I'm not reading that. Next one. Ronald. There's a guy named Ronald. Holy crap. Fantastic fantasy for fantasizing. What? Wait, hold on. Wait. This is a man. Fantastic fantasy. He gave it 5 stars. 5 stars. He says, a fun read with amazing characters in a world you feel drawn into. And I, for one, wish I could. Oh, no. Oh, God. Find your father, Ronald. Anyway, Sydney, 4 out of 5. I heard this was a good book. I bought it as a joke, a little palate cleanser. It has no right being written this well. I don't know. I am mad this place doesn't exist, as Sarah Page. One of the best romance books with a Minotaur. Oh. And you know what's funny? This Minotaur is not even a human with a horse's body. It's like a bull, an ox with a human. I don't. Anyway, Alex gives it 2.5 stars. He read it for the hype on TikTok. Of course, TikTok hyped it up. What a shock! Wait a minute. This stream was about Bud Fisher, wasn't it? Let's get back to Bud Fisher. Let's get back to Bud Fisher. Let's get back to normalcy.
That's disgusting.
What a sickle. Yes, KSS. These people were all sickle. These people are probably the ones that were in line to watch 50 Shades of Grey. Yeah. Anthropomorphs are made from bestiality, except my anthropomorph, which is alien, I think. Road Warrior Drake comes from. I have not even gone to the origin of Drake, and I probably never will, but trust and believe there was no bestiality involved. So, trust and believe. The milking formula was retitled "The Shape of Udder." I don't know what the udder is. I don't think it could get any worse than the last stream, but here we are. I'm sorry, Henry. I'm sorry. I can't help it. You came in at this time. We were talking about Bud Fisher and Mutt and Jeff, and we showed an animated short from 1926, right? We're doing all the antiquical stuff, and it was all classy, and then Bancroft derails it with Minotaur stuff. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. It just happened. Anyway, let's continue on. Here's more Mutt and Jeff. More of Bud Fisher's work. Here's another one of his strips. Let's do a pal clone. Let's read one of his strips together. Let's get a sense of the 1920s humor. So,
who shall I read? Who shall
why don't you read the guy with the striped jacket, and I'll read the guy with the dark jacket.
Okay, with a funny voice, or
sure, let's do funny voices.
Yes, Matt. The last time I saw you was in 1904.
Right, who Nels? And you touched me for a $5.
So long.
Oh, that's my line. Thanks for the $5, Nels. Ta-ta. There you go.
Jeff, I met Matt just now. I hadn't seen him for 20 years.
Imagine, see much change in him?
Between ourselves, I don't think he's the man he used to be.
No. And he never was. So there you go. We just did the voices, KSS. We did the voices. You heard us do the voices. Can't say we didn't do the voices. Henry Beaver says, Bud Fisher, great subject, Minotaur porn. I'm sorry about the Minotaur porn. It wasn't my idea. I'm sorry about that. We're going back to Bud Fisher now. Now we're going back. So please, Henry Bemis, get back with us. Comment on this. We just did me and Helmut just did a read along. We actually changed our voices and made it transformative for you guys. So we want you to hear what you got to say and comment and give us the feedback so that we can, engage off your feedback. Guy says, I don't get it. Really No, you're banned. You don't care. You're banned. Wow. Hell, Kay says, wow, Helmut's the Klaus Kinski of doing voices. There you go.
I don't know if that is a compliment.
Klaus Kinski is always a compliment.
Not if you know the surroundings of his life away from the camera.
I'm sure he was a nutcase. I saw that documentary, My Best Fiend, so we know what Werner Herzog had to say about him. So yeah,
it's a bit darker.
Oh, I'm sure. I do know the one thing I do know is he had some very insane comments about his daughter. That was like, oh,
yeah, he wrote that book, and that was disturbing.
Yeah, my friend was a big Klaus Kinski fan, so he told me about that book, and he mentioned that part about his daughter Natasha. I'm like, oh, damn.
Did you know when he worked with Werner Herzog on that movie in the Amazons, he was such an asshole that the tribals said to Werner Herzog they could kill him and he would never be found?
Yeah, he talked about that in the documentary, My Best Fiend. He said that they would do him the favor. So he almost was ready to have that deal done. Klaus Kinski was almost ready to die. That was was that for Aguirre, the Wrath of God?
Must be, because that was basically the only one where they shot in the Amazons, I think.
Yeah. I have to watch that movie. I watched it one time. I don't think I gave it a fair shot. I have to watch it again. Because Werner Herzog's movies are kind of like an acquired taste. Like, they're not like conventional movies. But
it is artsy-fartsy.
Yes.
You would have to like it that way.
Yes.
And very bizarre. But the acting of Klaus Kinski is top-notch.
Yes.
Even though he was a giant piece of shit and asshole, but he was a very good actor.
Yes. He was a very good actor, but insane, batshit crazy. And like Helmut said, he was an a-hole. Totally an a-hole. That is not disputable. But
no, he was basically the German Oliver Reed.
Yeah, I guess you can put it that way. Sure. Yes, Klaus Kinski was a weirdo indeed. That is true.
Yeah.
But I remember that. That's a crazy movie.
Yeah, it's disturbing.
Yes. So Okay, let's try another strip. Let's see. Oh, this is another one of his I think it's one of his covers, I believe. Here's a strip from the mimicking the Old West. Let's see about reading this one. So he says, Bud, Mutt and I crave to be at the head of the government. As a special New Year's favor, can you put us in Mexico and give us action?
Oh, shall I read that? Okay.
Yes, read that part, yes.
There, how's that, boys?
Fine, Bud. Thanks. That's what I call service. Bang, zam, zing, boom. Well, wait. So there you go. So the punchline is he wanted to play Cowboys and Indians, and now he's effing around. Now he's finding out. So, bing, bang, boom. So here is a. This I think is one of the covers for like the collect strips. I think it was formatted in strip form. But yeah, this is one of the covers. This is from the actual physical book. I love physical. Mutt and Jeff and Saw says Male Colors. Colin is happy Leif Erikson Day. Oh, okay. I didn't know that today was Leif Erikson Day. Shout out to the Vikings if any of them still exist today. But yeah, shout out to the Vikings. Oliver Reed with Johnny Carson, EFAP it. That has nothing to do with today's topic. Stay on point with us. Like I entertain these people. Like I provide a show for them. I give them a platform. I give them a home. But they think they could run the show. No, I run the show. This is my ship. I'm the captain. I'm steering this wheel. I'm steering it past that iceberg. We ain't gonna sink, KSS, even though you want us to. But that's not gonna work. Mass Panda says it's faint, but I feel like there are artistic similarities between this comic and Blondie, especially with the facial features, anatomy, and character gestures. Yeah, I think as influential as the comic was because of what it did, I think it was just as influential artistically because of that. So when other artists were doing their thing, I'm sure they were mimicking the style. And I don't think it's by accident. So I think you made that comparison, and I think that was by design. Let's see. The Vikings are your people. No, they're not, Tim, because you know why? They're not in the band zone. So they're not your people. You know who your people are? Colors and Geek. Those are your people. Those are your new people now. That's your people. Live it and don't forget it and lump it. But people love Oliver Reed. Yes, but he's not a comic book creator. I am. So you need to respect and love me. They don't get it, Helmet. They really don't get it. I want them to get it, but they don't get it. Here's one of the collections of his. No, this is from. Oh no, this is the introduction to his strip because this is from 1910, and that's the artist himself, Bud Fisher, on the left. And when he started the Mutt and Jeff cartoons, the strips, he started them out with just Mutt as the character, and then later on he introduced Jeff. But yeah, it looks like this is a promo for the animated. No, not the animated short. This is the animated short doesn't happen until 1913. Yeah, this is for the comic strip. They call it they call the strips cartoons also. That was the thing, but so they were cartoons, and they called the animated short story. They call them short comedies. No, Tim, you were not pardoned. Lady Shadowband didn't get the memo, but you're not pardoned. You're still in the van zone. You're still Male Colors, and you still have to learn not to overstep. And I hope nobody in the chat responded to him, because that's the decree. He's not to be talking to nobody. Don't add him, don't reply to him. He's banned. So don't acknowledge him. Please respect the rules of this community. Do it. Kissifus says, I always said that last Matt and Helmet remind me of Mutt and Jeff. By that, I mean mostly forgotten.
Well, he's salty tonight.
He really is. He's so mad. He is really mad. He is Katrina Dildo mad. That's how mad he is. Why are you so mad, Kissavitz? Huh? Why are you mad? And what did I do to make you mad so I can do it again? Tell me what I did. I want to know. I want to know. Because this, I'm going to keep doing it. Because if you're this salty now, that just means I should do it again. It keeps you salty. So that way, I know that I'm in your head rent free. And as long as I'm in your head rent free, I live. And I matter. And I have influence. And I have power. And you can't buy that with all the money in the world. You can't. See, kids, I'm going to make it very clear. See, you have proven one thing to me. How relevant I am. How powerful I am. See this right here? This takes years to invest in. But it's coming to fruition. You have shown the world that my words are powerful. My actions have influence. You've shown it. You've shown it.
You look like a Minecraft game again.
So you better lump it and accept it. And I'll make sure you accept it. I'll make sure you live it. And I'll make sure it's ingrained in you that when you pass away, that becomes engraved in your headstone. So all generations can read it. And they will know. They will know that yes, I'm influential. And I matter. I matter. Keep it going, KSS. Keep it going. No, don't look at that guy from Minecraft. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a human being, Helmut.
I said you look like a Minecraft game because the pixels are so big.
Oh. My pixels? Wait. Trump just made Leif Erikson Day official. Wait. Is that related to Columbus Day? Because I know he said Happy Columbus Day for Monday. And he reintroduced Columbus Day. I know that, but I didn't know that Leif Erikson Day was made. Because I was still working today. So obviously I didn't get the memo. So, but fuck the colors, right? Fuck them all. Because we don't matter. We're poors. But all you rich people of the vanilla, you guys got the memo. And you're happily taking your days off. And that makes us colored work twice as hard. Like I got to work twice as hard for this stream. Totally not necessary.
Today is beer and pizza day, Elasmit.
What?
The World Day of Beer and Pizza.
Yes. I need a beer. Kissavitz says, "What am I mad at?" I'm asking you that question. I don't think you understood this, KSS. I asked you the question. What did I do to make you mad so I can do it again? You have to give me the answer. What do I got? I got a question. What did I do to make you mad? I only want one word from you, and that's the answer to that question I just asked you. Lady Sharaban says she holds all the moon pie. She actually, her moon pie is delicious. So that is indisputable. That is totally indisputable. I can't argue with her there. Totally can argue with her there. You keep saying that, but remember, so let me correct you something, Geek, because you're not getting it. You're not getting it. We have an NDA. McFarlane has an NDA, so he can't talk about what we talk about to you people because he violates the NDA. Respect the NDA. That's how powerful we are. Respect it.
Did he show you his cool spawn pox?
What?
Did he show you his cool spawn pox?
There's no pin. He doesn't do pogs, Helmet. He doesn't do pogs. He's doing action figures and comics. He is reshaping our culture. That's why he cannot talk about. What?
He did spawn pox back in the 90s.
You're bringing the conversation backwards. We're moving forwards, Helmet. Stop bringing us backwards. We're trying to go forwards.
Uh-huh.
It's true. It's true. Anyway, let's go to another cartoon so I can take a break from yelling at you people with your racisms. Let's do it from this is 1916. This one's called The Outpost. Here we go. And it won't be Eden, so at the very least you'll get some commentary. But this is from 1916. Yes. Shot on film because as you can see the countdown. This is legit film. So we're watching a cartoon movie You know it's a short, but it's on film, so this is good. The MG. Oh, look, it's a Gee movie. Giefford. Giefford, that's you. M. Giefford. So there you go. That was for Gee. No music on this one, I think. Yeah, this one has no music. So, and this
Don't you want to make that a full screen because you can barely see anything?
Yeah, as long as the frames don't drop. But can you see it?
Yep.
Okay. So, and you could see the. Hold on, let me shut them up. So you can see this being 10 years prior, the animation is definitely choppy, not as smooth as the last one we saw from 1926. So 10-year difference. Stop coughing. Stop it now. Stop it now. You're ruining the cartoon movie. Stop it.
Peanut.
Sorry, guys, because Helmet wants to be a coffee. He wants a coffee because that's what he does. Is coffee. So this is for him. I'm gonna play this one for him because he likes it.
You know what they say? Nobody gives a hummer like a gummer.
That's for you, Mood of Hell.
You know what they say? Nobody gives a hummer like a gummer. You know what they say? Nobody gives a hummer like a gummer.
I'm retarded?
You know what they say? Nobody gives a hummer like a gummer.
I really come to think that you are a perverted degenerate, Lasmit. First the talk about Bukkake, then the Minotaur porn book, and now that. Ugh, evil. Yeah. I'm sorry, I still have a cold. Doc Helmut needs cough syrup. Yeah.
Are you gonna behave now, Mood of Hell? Can we finish watching this old cartoon movie? Can we please? The chat wants it.
Go on.
There we go. This is actually a good study on the simplicity of animation for up and coming animators. They should study cartoons like this to get started and really just see the simple process of animation, and then they can go from there and go on with their complex styles. See, I sound smart saying that. So this is literally an animated comic strip with the word balloons. I think it's a good idea, as opposed to just like the title cards. They got the word balloons with the dialogue.
Looks better than Steven Universe.
You know what? No lie. Absolutely, this is totally better than Steven Universe. You know what's something even weird? I think. I don't think they even use cells for this. They use like individual sheets for each drawing. Because I think back in the day when they animated, this is during the 19 teens, because Gertie the Dinosaur was done the same way. They didn't have like a stationary background, and then draw the characters cell by cell. Everything was drawn cell by cell.
That's almost as choppy as your internet.
I liked it better when you weren't coughing and you weren't talking. Black and Simba says this is war propaganda. Yeah, I guess probably. I didn't think about that, but yeah, this is during the Great War, so it's possible. It could be possible.
I have to pee. I'll be there in a minute.
Yeah, this is you know what, they just made a comment about the Germans. So yeah. Wait. Mutterfell's going to his bedpan to pee.
Auf der Wiese blüht
Oh
ein
God. We can hear
kleines
him.
Blümelein.
Mute your microphone.
Das heißt...
Oh God. God, don't. At least shut the bathroom door. Oh God. Anyway. People who make wars aren't the ones on the battlefield. No, Black Anson, that's so true. Like the people that make this is why modern day warfare is stupid because when you think about it, who starts the wars? It's a family struggle. Because when you think about it, all these world leaders are like connected by 3 or 4, like they're like all third or fourth cousins. So they get into a family spat, and their little family spat causes a whole bunch of us to go into the battlefield and kill each other. That modern warfare is the dumbest thing ever. There isn't a single war in modern warfare that you could say was justified. It's family struggling, and who pays for it? We all do. We're the ones fighting their battles. My little rate for the day. The Great War, World War One. Yep. What the fuck? Did he just break wind? Did Hummer just break wind? He fucking broke wind. Whitakers. Pretty sure the French didn't have signs that said French trench 23.
Marleen, wie einst Lili Marleen. Und es heißt Erika. Auf der Wiese blüht ein... Oh, I'm back.
You know you weren't muted, right?
Oh, sorry.
You broke wind. We heard you break wind.
Really? You heard me burping?
Was that you burping or was that you farting?
No, I I had to burp because I drank a fizzy drink.
Oh, well, it came out and we heard it.
I'm sorry. I was 2 rooms away. How loud was that?
You kind of loud. It was kind of loud. And in the middle of the cartoon movie that we were showing of the Great War of Propaganda, you had to come in and you had to go out there and break wind and totally derail what we was trying to do. You derailed it.
I'm sorry. There's a German saying that is alles raus, was keine Miete zahlt.
William F says, "Hail lads, welcome William F to the stream. How you doing?" Michael Diache says, "Have you tried tilting the camera around so it's cock-eyed in the other direction?" No, I like this one better because you get the space on this side here with all my books and action figures, so I can look like I have relevance. Because if I do it straight, it's gonna be kind of boring. So German stream says male colors. Plus, guys, fighting Islam is always justified, or we can just keep them on that side of the world and just keep them segregated. I'd rather just do that. That way nobody dies, and they'll kill each other, but we don't have to get our blood shed. So I'd rather that. Just segregate them, leave them in this side of the world, and I'm good with that. I'm totally good with that. Black Hat Cinephiles says, it's a game the elite play. The winners get to loot the losers golden oil. Better luck next time. Yeah, that's like, there's no, like the whole modern day warfare is stupid because it's really, the only wars that should be fought are the ones where you defend your territory. It doesn't need us going over there across the seas and fighting their battles. Totally not fighting, the cousins. They're fighting the cousins' battles. No, not doing that. William F says, never trust the French. They have a good comic book scene, though. They do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll give him that. Guy says he thought, no, Guy, that was not a nose blow. That was not a nose blow, Guy. You know what that sounded like. Don't act like you don't know. Why do you think he doesn't know? Why does he think we don't know, Hubbard?
I don't know. I didn't blow my nose. It was a burp.
Sure. In the meantime, more cartoons, or rather strips, from the Mutt and Jeff comics. Here is a promo for the Mutt and Jeff stuff. Let's see. So they stop the show every day at the Rivoli, New York, but they'll lead your bill every time. William Fox presents Mutt and Jeff in a new series of action. What did you just do?
Nothing.
You see that I was reading this promo, right? You saw that, right?
I had to drink. I'm sorry. I'm
I just muted.
dehydrated.
See, I didn't give the streamers mukbang material. I muted myself. I let the cartoon movie play while I was eating so that no one could hear me chew my food. I was respectful. That's why they respect me, and that's why I'm an influential comic creator. What you just did was below that.
You talked with your mouth full for a whole lot of times.
I was attacked while I was eating. I was attacked. Yes, it was chemical warfare, Tim. A complete chemical warfare. I'm just glad it was a burp and not the other thing. Listen to Helmet Break 1 is the infinitely more wholesome than Last Minute. Listen, Henry, I made a mistake, okay? That was Michael Bancroft. I trusted Bancroft on a recommendation. I didn't know he was into miniature porn. What can I tell you? What can I tell you? I didn't know. You learn something new from this community talk every day. I sweat a lot. I didn't know. I was just following orders. Black Cat Cinefest says Bin Laden was dead before we ever heard of him. He died in December 2001 from what was it? He was hooked to a machine. What was that machine? He was dialysis. He was hooked to a dialysis machine. He died in 2001 December. We all know that, but some of us didn't find out until much later. But yeah, that's how effective propaganda is. But if I say more, I might get struck off YouTube. Maybe I shouldn't say nothing, right? Maybe we should just keep quiet and not speak the truth, right? Because we have to keep the state narrative going. Because we know what happens when you don't. They strike your stuff and they remove the material. So. Burial at sea. Don't get me started on that, because don't get me started on that. Yeah, let me not. We know what really happened. So we're not gonna pretend like. Anyway, let's continue on. Mutt and Jeff. William. Okay, so I was trying to read this. So William Fox presents Mutt and Jeff in a new series of action comicalities in cartoon. Interesting choice of words. So comicalities in cartoon. Let me look that term up. Comicalities in cartoon. Let's see here. Comicalities in cartoon. So this is an old term. So comicalities in cartoon comes from a variety of visual and narrative techniques, including exaggeration, slapstick, and satire. Unlike live action media, cartoons can defy the laws of physics. Okay, so comicality in cartoons is just another name for animated shorts. So it's interesting earliest 20th century verbiage for that. So here's another book cover for Mutt and Jeff. No, this is book 10. The other one was not book 10. This is book 10. And I think that's the last of the art that I saved. But so you get a sense of the guy's influence. You get a sense of his style of art. And more importantly, he got rich off copywriting his stuff and licensing it, and he made a career out of it, and he died pretty wealthy. And he died from all intents and purposes, he died a very rich man, very fulfilled man. So, and Mutt and Jeff continued on even after his death. He died in 1954. Al Smith continued drawing it, and then another artist took over, I think, in the 80s before the strip finally had its final run. But it continued long after his passing. That's how popular and influential Mutt and Jeff were.
Yeah,
I'm just curious that you people thought that this guy in the bottom making noise was a better host than me. I'm curious how that mind frame came to be. I made a very poignant point, and this is the response I get.
What was that?
That was what you did. You were tapping something. I made a very poignant point. You tapped something. It didn't say a word. Nothing.
I'm sorry that I have to drink a little bit.
See, I have to drink a little bit too, but you know what? I can prioritize.
Yeah, that's why you talked for almost half an hour with your mouth full of Doritos and whatever the fuck you put in that sandwich.
It was a chicken parm sandwich with lettuce, tomato, onions, pickles, cucumbers, and bacon.
Was
I
the
had a
chicken
farm.
parm made of the chicken nuggets that are in the kid cuisine meal?
I had a farm in that sandwich. And an actual chicken died for my sandwich. I honored that chicken tonight by eating that sandwich.
That's interesting. You always strike me as the guy who eats only chicken out of cans.
Why do you think so little of me? You don't think that's possible that earlier today there was a chicken roaming a farm, and at about 7 o'clock when right before they took my order, they took that chicken into the kitchen, chopped its head off, and cut up the meat that was necessary to put it in the fridge. So that when they took my order, they took that meat freshly cut and made that my sandwich, and then gathered all the produce that came from the farm in my sandwich. Is that not what could have happened? Could you not be open to the fact that that may have happened?
No. I just assumed you made your sandwich by yourself and put canned chicken in it.
Okay, so I'm gonna correct something, Kissifus. No, I had a sandwich, but I was careful in how I ate it. I didn't have another B word stream. Kissifus! I ate the sandwich during the cartoon, so no one heard me chew, and I tried to make sure no one saw me eat the sandwich. But there was a couple of times I slipped, but I did better than last time. So you can take your cookie streams and shove it. Such degenerates. Every single one of you people. You guys are embarrassments. All of you.
No, I'm
Me happy boy.
What are you afraid of? If you don't
Me
have the
Chinese.
courage to get rich,
Make a lot of
you
money.
deserve to be poor. Join
Variante. Ya que canto que sea una de los infumables. ¡Ah! ¿Qué?
Are you still alive? Are you okay, Peanut Head? I guess your sugar rush is over, huh? You look like a man who regrets certain life choices. Blink twice if you have a stroke. Somebody call an ambulance. I think the peanut head is not well. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. Would be funnier with a catchy song in the background. I'm sorry, Elasmet. I really am. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to burp the whole time. It happened. Or is it the sodium? You kind of look like Nosferatu in this light. You know, that's maybe the single best thing you have ever done on a stream. Lady Shadowband, can you poke him with a stick?
Do you really want me to?
Yeah, or maybe hit him with a pen or something. just to check if he's still alive.
Okay, hold on. Let me check.
But it doesn't matter anyway. He has a freeze frame due to his shitty internet.
Hang on, I gotta get a stick. Where's... Hold on.
Or a fly swatter. Hit him with a fly swatter on his head or something like that.
Are you dead? Are you alive? Poke, 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 poke. Poke, poke. I guess I have to poke out glasses. I think he's dead, Helmut.
Does he playing that or is he real dead? DED.
I hope he's dead if he broke my jukebox behind him.
Take a sniff. Does he already start to smell?
I mean, he smells good. He wears the cologne I buy him, so
Maybe he needs some sugar or.
Mwah.
Oh, don't tell me you gave him a kiss.
You said sugar. So I gave him sugar.
Ah.
Uh-huh. Mwah.
Kissy says he smells like beefies. Does he smell like sausage?
I mean, sometimes. But that's okay, because I like sausage. I'm going to steal your Wonder Woman. I'm taking her. She's mine.
I can still see the upper half of your peanut-shaped head, Elizabeth.
Oh, you want to see a peanut-shaped head? Did you show them the picture? Show them the picture? Hello? No? No. You should show them the picture. Do you want them to see the picture? Hello? I mean, I guess if he's dead, I can show you the picture.
Not if it's naughty, because it's against the TOS of
naughty.
YouTube.
It's not naughty.
Is it an ugly picture of Elizabeth?
Well, it's an artist's interpretation. I'm going to show them. I'm going to show it. It's going to get shown. Better come alive now if you don't want nobody to see it. I'm going to show it.
Do it. Do it.
Hang on. I gotta. What is this? Hang on, I gotta protect privacy here. Okay, so we went to a festival thing over the weekend and had our caricature done. Okay.
Oh, like a parody picture.
Yes, and I want you to tell me what it is that you think he looks like. Now tell me, is that peanut shaped?
Yeah, kind of. Huh?
Right. Never met the guy
I like that smiley smirk on his face.
This is us. This is Queen. Yes, this is us. Mm-hmm.
That is beautiful.
Right, and look at his peanut head. Look at that. Look at it.
Oh.
I need you to read the chat, Helmut, since he's dead and I'm not at my computer.
Tim Olsen thinks they made him look way different.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point, Tim.
I didn't know that he has a Does he really have a beard?
Yes. A nice salt and pepper beard.
I thought that was Nutella smear or something like that because he eats like a pig.
Yes.
Blackhead Cinephile says he's planning mischief.
Look at the little chin the dude gave me. Look at that. Look how cute it is.
That's very cute.
Right?
You look like a fairy and he looks kind of diabolical.
I don't even think he was smiling like that, but you know, what do I know?
No, that's very sweet and very beautiful.
Right? It's actually our first official picture as a couple. It's our
You should
first-
do that more often and show it on stream. Kissy says the artist made Elasmet taller than Lady Shadowband, so that was nice. What's the reality?
No,
Are you
no,
taller?
Tim, no. Don't do that to me. I would never. Never.
Are you taller than Elasmet or?
No, I'm a shorty.
Yeah, but he's a shorty too.
But he's not short. I can't date short.
Kissy says he stood on 3 phone books for that pose.
Yeah, this is our couple's photo from the weekend.
That is very cute. Guy says he's grinning because he kidnapped her. The truth is out now.
Right.
Are you in a hostage type of situation? Should we call somebody later, Shadowband?
Me or him?
You.
Yeah, I am Queen Supreme ruler of the Shadowband clan, and I did pardon Tim Olson. He is pardoned. He is definitely free now because I don't hear any protests from a loose moot.
Kizzy says, are you taller than Elasmet? Mini-Me was taller than Elasmet, Helmut.
No, but I can't really wear heels.
But it's a lunchcast. He says to you, Lady Shadowband, hold one hand up, palm facing the camera, tuck your thumb into your palm, fold your fingers down over your thumb, as if trapping it. It silently means I need help, I'm in danger. That's also a beautiful pullover that you are wearing, Lady Shadowband. What's that color? That's not pink.
It's burgundy.
Burgundy.
I don't think it's showing up good though. I don't think it's showing up. It's kind of faded too. It's old. It's an older sweatshirt, so it's kind of faded. I do have a beautiful burgundy dress though that I wore for my brother's wedding. So.
That still looks better from color-wise than what Elasmet is usually wearing.
This is the new Illusimate. You know, lose as in loser, Illusimate. But can you believe that the artist gave him a peanut head and he had no idea about the peanut head thing?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of obvious when you see.
How perfect is that? So it must be true, right?
Yeah.
A complete stranger can tell.
And it started out as a joke, as a harmless joke.
Yes, and he turned it into realism. Except me, this does not look like me, but you know.
No, do you look different than this parody?
I do.
Okay. I believe you. I believe you. Yeah, you should do that more often and then show it off on stream. That would be cool.
Yeah, I think I will. You know, he was cheap and didn't want to pay for the color one, so you know. But I'm still waiting on a spa day. Are you rising from the dead? It hasn't been 3 days yet. You have to stay down 3 days at least.
Can you give him a clap on his peanut head? I wanna know how it sounds.
Yeah, sure. Hang on. Here, this is the. There you go. See, look at that. Look at the uncanny.
Oh, sweet.
We're doing a weekend at Bernie's thing here. Yeah. See.
Yeah, checks out.
See, can you hear that?